Hello, and welcome to the stream. We're back with more of the same. We're back with more Urban Myth Dissolution Center. I'm excited to read. I feel like I'm convincing myself of that. Yeah. Yeah, chat. Another day at the reading mines. Turn this down. I love this song. I was, before the stream, I was trying to find something to spend my tax return on. This is an honest moment, chat. It's an honest moment from me to you. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna spend this money on. I've bought too much stuff. I'm actually struggling. I used to have like a list of stuff that I would kind of just keep in the back of my mind. It's like, if I ever had money, I would just buy that. I want one of those. But it's like I bought a Game Boy Micro over the summer this year, or last year, and I honestly have barely played it. I like having it, and it actually rules, but I don't have any reason to use it right now. Here you go, chat. ASMR for the Game Boy. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just like, I don't know. Do I need any of this stuff? I feel like I should just like donate my money at this point. I'm like, I'm good. I'm good. And it's like, I'm not gonna buy a new phone. That's like really stupid. Cause my phone works. My phone works fine. I do want one of those folding phones, But I feel like if I had it as like a daily driver, it would basically just break itself within the first week of me having it. Some like dirt would get in my pocket and it would just be like, and I'd be like, oh, okay, well that was fun. That was $1,000 down the drain. Be like, ugh. Not that I'm even getting that big of a tax return. It's just like, I'm getting a little bit of spending money, some walking around money. Like, what do you even buy? It's like, I even bought a Super Nintendo. I have a CRT. What am I supposed to do? You know, it's a good problem to have, right? But it's just that question of like, where does it all stop? Eventually you're just, I'm not even rich. At least I don't think I am. I guess I have a comparatively large amount of money. I'm not going to put the numbers down, chat. We're not talking numbers. So I probably could just say it. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I'm looking at my friend's Steam. He just bought Rune Factory 5. And all its DLC. Okay, and Rune Factory 3. He said he was playing 4. But I'm guessing that he got into the later ones. Anyway. Okay. Anyway, chat. It's just like browsing and I'm like, I feel like a computer, like a really beefed out PC is like the next big thing I would want/need. It's like, it would be nice to have one. But I feel like it's like we just passed the window of opportunity. It's like the AI bubble or whatever. They bought all the RAM and all the storage, so you know, you can't buy that stuff for a reasonable price. So I'm like, okay. One other thing, my car. It still works, but what if it doesn't at some point, you know? So I should probably have money for that. And then I would love to buy a house. But I don't know if that's in the cards either, so. Anyway. This is my financial update with y'all. I feel like I'm at the point where I can buy any video game I want and never worry about it ever. Because there's not enough video games. You can't play enough video games for me to like be able to even, like if I just play what I buy, you don't even have to buy every video game. You can just do something else. Anyway, sorry chat. This is a very silly segment here with no real point. I'm just carrying on my off-stream activity right into the stream here. Also, I'm stalling. Because I feel frustrated. I'm like, I didn't get anything. Dang it. I had to buy a new fitted sheet for my bed. Because it got a hole in it. So, you know. That's something. I picked up a PSP Go also, but like, I don't know. It'll be cool. I don't even sound excited about it. It's so sad. What's wrong with me? I am a broken person. Okay, let's quit this. Let's cut this out. I'm gonna boot up the game. Listen to my fart sound. Okay. Cut that out. Cut that out. Okay. Here we go. Let's play the game. Play the game, okay? We don't need to talk about my money. My gold bars, chat. I got gold bars sitting in my house. Not really. But it feels like it. I can afford to use DoorDash. Oh, that's really loud. Turn that down, turn that down. It's always such a weird thing to think. It's like, I always thought DoorDash was for like super duper rich people. Like you had to just not care about anything. It's like, oh yeah, just DoorDash. I'm like, it's so expensive. But then I just reached a point where I was like, I can do this. Not every day, mind you. You know, I still gotta live like a normal person. I can do something else for the rest of the days, but yeah, I'm like, obviously I don't go out to eat every day either. I've got a lunch that I just make every single night. Very simple. It's just a sandwich, chat. I don't know. Maybe I am frugal. I don't know. I always wonder about like what other people's lives look like financially. It's like, what are you buying? What do you think you should be able to buy? Like, what is something that you don't need to live that you really want? And if you didn't have it, you would be like super depressed. Because for me, that thing is actually like takeout food on the weekends. It's like, if I'm like, I cannot go out to eat. And then I'm like, dang, my life is like a prison. I'm so sad and depressed. I don't know what it is, but it's like a weird psychological thing for me. I just love food, chat. It's like I could probably live without health insurance. Maybe I'll change that. Maybe if I have enough money, I'll get health insurance. I was like, that's expensive too. Anyway. We're gonna play the game, I promise. I'm just like, one of those days. One of those days, chat. I mean, every day is one of those days. I want to just talk about random bull crap that I'm thinking about. And right now, it's money. I got it like a Christmas bonus, and I was like, what am I supposed to spend this on? It was weird. It was weird. It's like the first time I've ever done that. And I ended up picking up a little retro emulation handheld, the Retroid Pocket Flip 2. I do really like this thing. But I think one of the biggest issues I have with like buying anything is like, you can really only use one thing at a time, chat. You can't play your PlayStation 5 and your Switch 2 at the same time. It's too hard. Most people can't do it. So it's like, you spend money on both of those things. You can only play one at a time. So you really have to like manage your time. It's weird. It's a weird thought that I've had for a long time. Like, trying to use all your stuff is a trap. You shouldn't be concerned about like, I paid $500. I have to play games on it. It's like, no, like, just make sure you like have an intention, and like you'll get around to it, and then just actually get around to it. You know, I've been playing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. You know, it's like I ain't touched my PlayStation 5 in probably 3 or 4 months, but now I have an opportunity, and I'm taking it. So, yeah. That's my dilemma, though. It's like, I'll spend money on something, and it's like, I can't even use this. I'm playing Final Fantasy 1 on something else. I don't want to start up a new game on another device, because I would never get through Final Fantasy 1. I want to play through that game. It's just difficult. It's difficult being, like, not, like, mind-freaking. It's difficult, like, trying to stay sane and, like, having any collection of anything. It's like, I have to use this. I'm so used to, like, justifying my purchases by using them. I'm like, it's what you're really doing, what I'm doing when I buy stuff like this is it's like, I want insurance. When I'm ready to play a game there, I will have the system. I want to play 7 Rebirth. I got the PS5. I got it. I don't need to go buy it. It's been sitting there, and that peace of mind lets you... This is an insane rant. I'm sorry, chat. It's just one of those things. I've thought about this for so long. It's so weird to me. It's like one of those things that, like, makes me question, like, collecting in general. Like, why do we have so much stuff? Like, you don't need, like, walls of things. Like, it's fine. It's so weird. I mean, you know, back when games were cheaper. Back when, like, you know, you could get a GameCube game for, like, $20. I'm sure people were like, oh, yeah, I'll just buy them all. But nowadays, it's like, just get a micro SD card. Just get some ROMs. It's fine. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's just weird. I'm just at this weird impasse. It's like, I feel like I've reached the end of collecting, and now I have to, like, do something else. It's like, what is that something else? I feel like I should just, like, think of a place I want to go, and then, like, buy a plane ticket and go there. But that sounds weird, too. Sounds expensive is what it sounds like. I just don't know, chat. What do you do? I need to go buy a senator? Yeah. I mean, I'm not that rich. Yeah, I just feel like it's like I'm financially stable is what I would say. Well, as much as you can be without, you know, health insurance or whatever. But yeah. What is the point of all of this? There is no point. I'm just yapping. I'm thinking about my life and the things that are happening within it, and I'm like, huh. Yeah. I am excited for the PSP Go. I'm like, ugh, it looks so cool. What do you do with that thing? Is it comfortable to hold? It like slides up and then it slides down. It's like super thin. So I'll be playing Luminous on it, but I don't really have anything else. I might just like boot up Monster Hunter Portable Third. It's like one of the shorter entries in the series. Chat, put your PSP games in the chat and let me know what I should play. I also finished listening to... Sorry, chat. We're going full... I'm not playing this stupid game. No, I'll play the game. I'll play the game eventually. Just give me a sec. I'm turning into a real streamer. I finished listening to my streamer's playlist of so basically a streamer I watch, he was like, I don't listen to music enough. Chat, give me your... Everybody put in their favorite album, and we'll randomly select 10 of them. And I was like, oh, that's cool. I like listening to new music. So I just like put it all in a playlist for personal listening, you know. And then I was like, oh, I made a playlist. And he's like, oh, thanks. 7 hours of music. It was 7 hours of music, chat. Honestly, it was so hard to listen to. And it took me like 3 weeks. 3 weeks. He said he's gonna talk about it this Friday or Saturday. So I was like, I gotta cram. I gotta finish this. The last 3, I listened to 7 albums first in like the first 2 weeks, and then I listened to the last 3 in like the last 2 days. I did not like there was 2 albums I didn't like, and then the rest were all pretty decent. There was an NF. I've never heard of this guy. His name was NF. He's like a white Christian rapper. He said he doesn't like to be called that, but I was like, he's a Christian rapper, so whatever. That was the one where I was like, huh. this is definitely not the best album of 2025. So like Machine Gun Kelly was on there for some reason. Like, yeah, it was weird. Like, what the F is who suggested this? This is like the worst of the worst. There was also an album by a group called Clips. That was fire. That was the last album. It was like a rap album. Honestly, it hit. It was so good. Wet Leg was on there too. I did not like the Wet Leg album. Not really for any like particular reason. It's just like I didn't like the lyrical attitude. My criticism is more of a nitpick than anything. It's just like I just was like, I don't like this. I don't like the feeling this makes me feel. It made me feel mad. It made me feel frustrated for some reason. I don't understand. I'll have to dig into it. Big Pig with 2 I's on both of those. BIIG and PIIG. That was one of the best albums in there. It was so freaking good. It was like a kind of like a dance. I don't know what style. Maybe like house. Album. She killed it. Big Pig, fire. It was absolute fire. She freaking slayed. Dude, it was so good. Yeah. I liked Big Pig a lot. They had Anamanaguchi on there. That was pretty good too. It was like more of like a Midwestern emo record than their usual like chiptune rock. Yeah, that was pretty good. He has like a little music club in his Discord, and that was their pick. And I'm like, okay, that makes sense for like a music club. I get it. But yeah, pretty good. It was really fun to just listen to like albums from like a group of random people and just like see what you get, you know? I was like, "Oh, this is different. Oh, this is interesting." And it's like, you know. So it was a good experience and like something I'm not used to doing. I was expecting there was some like weirder picks, but a lot of it did kind of feel more middle of the road. I was like, man, I want some freaky crap on this playlist, but 'twas not to be. So anyway, I think we've talked enough about my life experiences. Not that much has happened. I'm just like just thinking about it. I'm thinking my thoughts. Yeah. I love listening to music. I found a lot of like my favorite music from listening to other people on like Tumblr. Sometimes I would just ask people I follow, be like, what are you listening to lately? And be like, this song. And be like, okay. And then go listen to the album and be like, dang, that was good. Dang, you got some good music. But yeah. Okay. Okay. We're back. We had, so last time when we kicked off, or got off, last time when we logged off, we had solved the mystery of the man under the bed. Aiko was Mio's friend, and she had hired a guy to go live in her ceiling and scare her so that Mio would want to move into Aiko's apartment complex, but it cost more money, so Mio would need to do sugar dating under Aiko's wing. So she was kind of like, I guess, a bit of a pimp. I don't know if that's if I'm allowed to say that, but you know, that idea. And she would get some sort of commission from having Mio sugar date. But yeah, and then Mio was so pissed that she tried to kill Aiko, and Jasmine intervened, and nobody got pressed charges for anything, and we found a card. And that's what this thing on the left is. It's like a secret. I think that's it. I think that's about it. We went long like super long because I was like, oh, I gotta wrap up this chapter. But yeah, so that's where we're at. For anybody, just jumping in. For anybody wondering, um, yeah. Let me set up. I gotta get into my reading position. Give me one sec. Yeah, I definitely found some new music from that album list. I'm like, there's at least I don't think I found any artists I'm gonna be like following, but it's like if I saw like, oh, Big Pig came out with a new album, like I'll be like, I'll check that out. I'll check it out. Show me what you got. Excuse me. My burps. Okay. All right. Let's do this. Let's read, chat. Episode 2. Reflection of Death. Ah! That's spooky. Oh. I didn't know the center roof was like this. About what we were discussing. You mentioned Ico dropping one after we completed Dissolution. We dissoluted the mystery. I'm the urban myth chat. Yes, this one and this one. This is the Illumini card, Eye in Darkness. Why Ico had this card is a question in itself. Yet of higher... Okay, I'm actually also... I think I'm going to swap over to a mouse. It's like frustrating me having to hold a controller. Let me just plug this in. Okay. All right. Let me turn this on. And move this forward. Okay. Oh. Which you say you owned from before. I think I received it from someone, but don't really remember. I remembered I'd left it in my bag since then, so... Would you happen to know of a community site? On the dark web? The dark web? Sounds kinda ominous. There's a site called Samezima that has descriptions of all 6 Illumini cards. Among various other topics too. Earthquakes and shrines? Oh, various other topics too. Earthquakes and shrines? A certain president is actually a stand-in? I didn't know. Samezima is a hub for those who appreciate such conspiracy theories. QAnon. Well, probably not. Devastation and judgment is the very future that these quote-unquote Zimmers long for. It seems your card is predicting such a future. Zimmers refer to it as the Great Reset. Great Reset? Rumors say the Devastation and Judgment card depicts it. Why would I have such a thing? And it's just a prophecy. We don't know if it'll actually... We can determine whether the prophecies are true by observing your actions. Now, I need to tell you about today's request. A streamer, that's me, hello, has asked us to confirm the presence of a ghost. I'm streaming. Okay. Sorry, I'm just checking out the mouse controls. Devastation. Juju Mental. Yo, wake up already. You're sleep mumbling like hell. Ah, so sorry. Or so sorry. Devastation, Judgment, had me worried there. The director showed me an ominous website. Oh. Get out of here. Jasmine, do you know about the Illumini cards and the prophecies on them? Illumini cards? Count on the boss man to take interest, eh? Let me turn it down. Okay. The director does seem on top of all occult-related info. I meant to ask. What's today's case about? We're looking into a live streamer. One of his vids sparked a bit of a mess, and the streamer reached out to the center. The actual wording is, see for myself and prove that ghosts are real. Okay. Does that mean that live streamer talks about spirits and the occult? Good guess. Saves me the trouble of explaining. Oh, so I guessed right? Yup. Occult live streamer, 800k subs. Been streaming quite a while, it seems. Check out the vid while we're on the road. This newest one, right? Is this a ritual or something? Scene in question is near the end. We should do a ghost summoning stream. Come on. Come on. Pretty please. I know this place is the real deal. Come, show yourself. Mary? Mary? Mary! Bloody Mary chat. Show yourself. Huh? Behind me? Chat, is there a ghost behind me? Be honest. What? Huh? Nothing? There? Chat, there's a ghost. A ghost? Was that a ghost in the back? You mean this is real? Trending on socials for sure. Ghost watching streamer's home has a resident ghost, or some such. A resident ghost? Does it mean the house is haunted? I don't know much, really. By the way, our client, the streamer, why did he think of reaching out to our center? Do you know? I don't know. Too bored to ask the boss man about the small things. Just ask the client, okay? Anyway, get busy with the social media research first. Understood. Alright, chat. Time to click on some posts. I sent you the link. Did you get it? Try following the rumor from there. What should I search? Okay. Turned off my heater. My tiny little space heater. What should I search? Don't be asking me anything and everything. Try giving it a thought yourself. Sorry, you're right. I need to look up what kind of ghost is involved this time, right? Guess I could get a new capture card. Right. According to the facts so far, a ghost appeared. It looks like this urban myth is dependent on the location. So I'd search for rumors related to this place and location. Oh, how helpful. Jeez, you made me use this dusty old brain with those questions of yours. Even though this stuff's not in my wheelhouse. Well, I leave it in your hands. Understood. I'm on it. Okay. This ghost stream is unbelievable. So the ghost did show up in the video. What a creepy photo. No matter how you look at it, that's a girl with long hair. That's intense. Jasmine, this ghost looks like a woman to me. A lady ghost, huh? Okay. Thought it was a normal girl, but that thing isn't from the world. That streamer's room has frosted glass. It makes everything look scarier. Images where the face is unclear are all the more creepy. Yeah, sure, faker. I thought it was just a normal girl, summoning seriously. Inoko Tanihara is the top ghost watcher in the country now. Hard to believe he used to do prank vids all those years ago. Kinoko Tanihara? This is our client? Oh yeah, that must be him. His channel's not the most well-known, but it gets attention for exploring occult topics related to spirits. Anyway, he has a lot of subscribers. Searching the name might help me find out more about him. Put the glasses on. Maybe we should look into what people are saying about Kinoko Tanihara. Search it up. But for a niche internet micro-celebrity like Kinoko, like plenty of Pikachus, you might need to add keywords to narrow things down. You did say that I should look into rumors related to the location or even the building itself. I'll try looking for some related keywords. I bet he's gonna get cursed. Okay, we got Kinoko. Could summon a ghost in a haunted apartment. I don't get how he can do that. He's doing that kind of thing all the time. Wait, apartment is a scary one. This apartment is on the spirit spot map. Seems like the real deal. The real deal? No way. It's not that scary. We'll put the glasses on. What is a spirit spot map? Oh, how scary. Go on and give it a search. Okay. Let's see. Kinoko Tanihara, spirit spot map. Guess we could look up Kinoko's name by itself too. Nothing. Okay. Yeah, they said nothing. Looking for happiness at and a wife. Posted. I looked on the spirit spot map for the apartment that Kinoko is using for his stream and it showed up right away. There are websites you can use to look up spirit spots? Mm-hmm. You should look up your neighborhood. There might be spirit spots near you. Okay. Video filmed in spirit spot. I think I know someone who went there, so there's an old lady ghost who chatters on and on. What? Creepy ghosts like that show up there? Like that show up there? There's a popular urban myth about an old lady who moves around really fast, but this one seems to be a fast talker instead. But what's so scary about someone who just talks fast? Old lady, I heard it was a young woman who stands waiting for you by the front door. Old lady, I heard it was a young woman. Old lady, I heard it was a young woman who stands waiting for you by the front door. That's the apartment room. I can't follow this at all. That's rumors for you. Also, if the ghost was standing at the door, I wouldn't be able to go in and out of the room. I'd put all my hopes on the window. Yeah, I don't get this one. Oh, it's this rumor? Well spotted. Exactly the kind of thing Boss Man would check. Give it a search. Apartment rumor, spirit spot map. Okay, let's click that one. Okay. What? Okay. I guess we'll just search apartment rumor. Rumors like that always... Aloha shirt clad muscles. Okay. Rumors like that always become the base of ghost stories. Old ladies standing there, visitors coming at specific times. An old lady in your room when you move in. Elderly people make mistakes like that, don't they? You're probably the only one who'd be able to see that old lady. What should you do if your apartment has 13 steps and a staircase? Huh? What's wrong with having 13 steps? Skip a step, I guess? But someone's gonna fall sooner or later. Whenever I go to the restroom... Whenever I go to the restroom, the old guy on the first floor beats the ceiling with his stick so hard I can't squeeze one out. Someone save me. I don't know what to tell you, dude. Why would that happen? Even footsteps would set them off. I don't mind if it's just talk. But my apartment building is really old and run down. People come here on dares. They're so loud and annoying. Give them a proper scare then. If one of the rooms in the apartment I lived in was haunted, I'd definitely be worried. I'll live anywhere if the rent is cheap enough, even if the place has a dark history. Place with history? Thought that was the name of an urban myth. Lol. Okay, click on that. Wait, what? There are urban myths about properties with dark histories? For sure, they're in movies too. Surely there is a grand novel out there with that exact title. Seems to be popular phrasing with urban myths. Okay. That pulls out my book. Okay. We'll read Red Room. I think, no, we saw that one. Yeah. Stigmatized property. A friend of a dear friend had come to me for help. They needed support after they moved into their new apartment and an incident occurred. They'd move into a place referred to as a stigmatized property. By law, real estate agents must notify a potential tenant if the previous occupant died from illness or suicide in the room. But after just one new tenant moves in, agents no longer need to disclose this fact to future tenants. So I asked my friend what kind of place they got. Seems that one of the previous occupants was a family. The parents abused their children and made noise at all hours, even getting into fights with the neighbors. After a while, it all stopped. Maybe the children grew up or the family moved away. The rent for that place was pretty cheap, so there was no problem finding a new tenant. But less than 3 months later, that tenant moved out. My dear friend's friend moved in at that time. Less than a day later, they contacted me to ask if we could video talk over the phone. We started chatting, but the sound quality was so bad I had to adjust my phone several times. Their voice began to sound more and more robotic. Their voice and lip movements fell out of sync and became increasingly erratic. When I asked if we could stop the call, they apologized. No need to apologize. I'm not your dad, I joked. As if in answer, we heard a scream over the phone. I'm sorry. I won't do it again. Please don't hurt me. Anyway, they're looking for a new place now. Yeesh. Yeesh. That's, spooky. Same Zima chat. You a Zimmer chat? Yo, what are my Zimmers doing? You know, I like to call my closest buddies my dear friends. Okay. We need to turn the gamma down on that screen, just so you know. It's too bright. Really, there's a grand novel. The room has been cleaned either way. I'd live there. I've heard stories where they cover the back of the tatami mats with Ofuto wards. Okay. We were looking at this. Yeah, you mean the Umeki Flats in Umekicho? Umekicho, right? The place is infamous in my area, haunted by a young woman's ghost. Okay. They're talking about a young woman ghost again. Umekichos, Umeki Flats. I need to write this down. Infamous in their area, huh? Interesting. Matches what we heard from the others too. Maybe it's true. Oh yeah, one other thing that happened before we clicked off was a real guy appeared under Aiko's bed and did something. So, you know, there's that. We're done. So this means Kinoko-san's ritual was a success and the ghost went elsewhere? Yup. And he was called out to those infamous apartments to handle something huge. Bullseye. Found the address on the spirit spot map. Umekicho 123. Umekicho 123. Umeki Flats 104. Oh no. That means there's definitely something there. Okay. So we're ghost hunting in an apartment that's a known spirit spot. Jasmine, I really can't handle ghosts at all. I'll see them, I'm sure of it. See them all, I'm sure of it. Seeing them won't hurt, will it? If they're just hanging out? Besides, they're not really ghosts, right? I'm scared just as much. Gotta do what you gotta do. It's a pain, but we need to identify which urban myth might be related. Not my job, so I'll leave it to you. Yes. Okay. Hello. We're here. We're here from the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. I'm Azumi Fukurai, and... Hey, you're a girl? Could you be the one in the prophecy? Huh? What are you talking about? Life shall be taken from they who face the mirror and call the woman. Is that card an Illumini card? That can be our next vid. Kinoko's fate was prophesized. Not sure what you're talking about. Anyway, is that card... No, just brainstorming. It's nothing really. Dude, GoPro? Is it GoPro? It's annoying. He's got posting disease, chat. Introducing myself, Kinoko Tanihara here. Did you see Kinoko's spirit stream? Did you see the woman? Yes. I've been getting so many inquiries since that stream. They all want to collab. So happy, busy, happy year. So happy, busy, happy year. Your Urban Myth Dissolution Center has a solid channel too. I watch every vid. Oh, thank you. How many tens of thousand follows were you at? Got me thinking. Maybe we could share some fans with each other? Couldn't we? Share some fans? I thought your request was... Oh, that. Yes, just as I wrote. I want to see for myself and prove that ghosts are real, that I'm not setting this up. I don't stream during the day, so go ahead and check out this place. Okay. Sure. First, we should look into why the ghost was filmed, what happened during the stream. Then, after some of that's cleared up, I should ask about the Illumini card. Hey, I might be getting a hang of this investigator job. Investigation on. Look at the ground. The smell of a new tatami mat. Check the floor. One of the tatami mats looks new. Tatami mats must be expensive, but why would you want to change just one? I want to look at that, but I can't. We'll see with our ghost glass. It's in the shade, and it's kind of dreary overall. The kitchen window has frosted glass. You can't see much by peeking in. I don't see anything unusual, but it's kind of creepy still. Is Kinoko-san going to continue living here? We're moving. Okay. Look at his camera. He's got our little ring light. There you go, chat. Get your ring lights out. Camera and lights. Streaming equipment. Have to make sure I don't knock them over. So he was filming the mirror from here. Hey, I see Jasmine in the mirror. So the area around the entrance would be the camera's frame. That might mean that around the entrance. Thought I might find something, but no luck. I might see something with the glasses on. I'll talk to this woman. Hello? Excuse me? Would you mind if I asked you something? Could I ask you about your neighbor? Huh? About room 104. Oh, I see. Room 104? You want to know about room 104, where that horrible incident happened. I know more than anyone else. Guess why? Because I live next to room 104. Huh. That's great to hear. Would you happen to know anything about the rumors around this apartment? Oh, I'm Azumi Fukurai. Can I ask your name? Oh, the nameplate. Miss Unaired? It's Unai. You're gonna forget anyway. Miss Neighbor is fine. I live next to the famous room 104. I've been their neighbor since long before that incident happened. I know this apartment better than anyone. Then, how about Kinoko-san? Kinoko? Your neighbor in room 104? Yes. Did he move in without knowing anything? Poor him. I'd switch rooms if I could. I envy him. I heard he does that thing on the internet, like on TV. Oh, yes, that's right. The residents here are scary too. Kind of a creepy old lady. I'm trying not to judge by first impressions. Were you able to watch Kinoko-san's live stream video? Huh? The ghost showed up in that video. The ghost? It did? Of course it would. We're famous around here as the Haunted Apartments. I don't know what the video is about, but I feel the ghost's presence. You do? The boy in room 104 too. Probably. He was doing this creepy ritual. So this neighbor lady hasn't seen the video itself. Come to think of it, I wonder what ritual he was doing in the stream. Several things I should check with Kinoko-san about. Okay. About the ghost. Would you happen to know anything about the ghost rumored to haunt this home? Would you happen to know anything about the ghost rumored to haunt this apartment? Ghosts? Rumors? Oh, you mean room 104. You mean the ghost used to live in room 104? We had police cars and an ambulance, and quite a crowd here. You were watching? Were you there when it happened? Did you see or hear anything? I heard the sound of something breaking and a scream, crash, and such. Those folk aren't strangers to fight. I heard a man screaming. I peeked through the entrance and there was blood everywhere. This photo's from back then. Blood. Everywhere? You mean the whole room was red? No, just around the middle. It looked like a fountain of blood had spurted from the center of room 104. Near the middle of the room. Rings a bell. Did you know about the rumors? Did you know this apartment was famous for its rumors? It's on the internet too, yes? Welcome to the haunted and vaunted Umeki Flats. I see visitors even taking pictures sometimes. Owner was worried sick, and no wonder. No one wants to live there after what happened. That mushroom boy on 104. I wonder how long he'll last. Oh. Let's write up some notes on the creepy woman. A neighbor living just next to Kinoko Tanihara's room 104. She was really interested in a young man, ghost. Yeah. Was he a young man? Yeah, no, okay. The ghost. That's it. She seemed to enjoy rumors. I was surprised at how intensely she talks. Gossip savvy. We can check here. We'll go talk to... We'll look at the mirror first, and then we'll talk to Kinoko. This mirror's the one that showed the ghost in the video. Maybe I shouldn't stare into it. Oh yes, I need to ask about the spirit that appeared in it. Okay. Sir. Wowza! If only we had a Zashiki Warashi. Zashiki Warashi. What does that mean? I need a translation here, chat. Zashiki Warashi. We gotta turn that off. No. Nope. Okay. Oh. Okay. Zashiki Warashi. Parlor child. Zashiki Boko. Zashiki Warashi. Zashiki Warashi. Sometimes also called Zashiki Boko, Parlor Boyo, are spirit-like beings told about mostly in the Iwate Prefecture. Said to be yokai that live in parlors or storage rooms. And that they perform pranks. Okay, how is Zashiki and Warashi? Kizen Sasaki noted. Okay. So parlor child? It's like a type of ghost. Like a mischievous thing. Zashiki Warashi mascot like you. Viewers would love it. Huh? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Can I start by asking you about your work? He is too locked in on his content, I think. He's not acting like a normal person. Okay. Sorry, I'm going full lean back. I'm not sure why, but it's been hard for me to sit in a chair and not slowly slide down. I feel like my grip is faded. My pants grip, chat. I am wearing shorts. Oh. Can I start by asking you about your work? Kinoko-san is a live streamer, yes? I've been doing this for quite a long time. Shifted focus to the occult around 5 years ago. You have a ghost watching channel, right? I default streaming live, on site from spirit spots. My solo hide-and-seek video basically went ballistically viral, and here I am. Guy is such a nerd. Sorry, chat. Ballistically viral, I see. I default to planning and streaming entirely alone. And that's about it. And you handle all this equipment alone? That's really cool. Mind if we take a look around the room? About the stream. Could you tell me about the stream where the ghost showed up? Yes, the meat of the interview. I have this fixed camera in this room and was waiting in front of the room for a ghost to appear. And voila! Have any other ghosts made appearances in your streams before? I wouldn't say they haven't made an appearance, but this is the first time their form has been so clear. Yeah, start sweating. I guess making sure the mirror was properly being filmed helped a lot. Yeah, it probably did help a lot. Probably did. Kiniko-san, did you see the ghost directly during the stream? Yeah, about that. I admit I never got to see it myself. Got a ton of comments saying, behind you. So I spun around quickly, but nothing there. When you turn around, you see the mirror and the wall. If someone was around here, you would have seen them. Maybe it's at a different angle? Does this mean the ghost wasn't around here? Maybe the apartment ghost was trying to head somewhere and happened to be filmed. Would that be possible? Good point. If we know the answer, we could catch it on film for the next stream. Chat. Chat, I could go viral. Chat, if we play a popular game? Sorry, chat. This behavior is like, ugh. Gross. You're gross, dude. Stop it. I very much dislike people who trend chase. Or who just like only make videos about like popular stuff and are always constantly, it's like, it's the newest game is coming out and it's like, the reviews are in. And I'm like, dude, just make your own review. Like, I hate those videos because it's all just this like, it's just like reactions to things. It's like, it's never making anything. I'm like, you don't even write reviews. How the F? And like, yeah. It's so frustrating in my opinion. I'm like, these don't add anything. You're just trying to get clicks. And then like the game comes out and it's like, you didn't even play the freaking thing. You just like jumped on the hype train and then hopped off. You don't even care. Yeah. Anyway. We could catch it on film for the next stream. Yes. We really need to know where the ghost was headed. Need answers quick. Ugh. And here we go ghost hunting. Me about the room. Kiniko-san, are you still going to go to live here? Are you considering moving too? Kiniko-san isn't actually living here. No. I'm just renting this place as a studio. Ah, I see. Glad to hear. I was getting worried. But, isn't it scary streaming from a spirit spot? Precisely why I rented it. The reason I had that mirror in frame was because it came with the room too. That came with the room? I thought it was a prop. Why bother renting a place that doesn't have its share of ghost rumors? One thing though, my neighbor jumps on any related gossip, so watch yourself. You were doing a mysterious ritual in the video. What exactly was it about? Ah, yes, that was a seance, a spirit summoning ritual. I did one I found on the net, just as written. At 2 a.m. in a dark room, stand in front of a mirror and turn around 3 times. I remember this one, chat. Turn around 3 times. Speak the name Mary to the mirror 3 times. And that's it. That's it? Nothing else? Do this and the ghost should appear in the mirror. This is a summoning ritual that dates back to the Middle Ages. Tried and true. Pretty simple for a ghost summoning ritual. Okay. Cards Prophecy. Kiniko-san, do you know about the Illumini cards? Cards with prophecies on them, yes? What, are you a Zimmer too? No, I just happened to visit the Samizima website. I thought I read something there about a card with a mirror and a woman. Oh, really? I'm the one in the prophecy? Best viewer gain material ever. What I'd give to be cursed like that. Bro. You sure this is a good thing? Really should be careful around that prophecy. You might find yourself in danger, you know? Oh, yes. Yes, please. Jeez. Okay. Put some notes down. Our client who requested this investigation, Kinoko Tanihara, a ghost-watching streamer on BooTube. On which? His hairstyle reminds me of a tasty Matsutake. Yeah, let's say reminds me of a very tasty Matsutake. Yes, Matsutake. King of the Shrooms. Was he really? He didn't come off as all that deluxe. Bamboo shoots? No, can't put. Yeah, his hairstyle reminds me of him. Like, yeah, of course. Yes, Kinoko Tanihara with the mushroom cut. In a cult livestream. What? I don't know why that was a question we had to answer. Okay. Put the glasses on. Chat. Well, I mean, that's what happened here, I guess. It looks pretty bad. What the? A long-haired woman straddling a man? No, wait. What's going on here? Looks different from the shadow shown in the video. The neighbor lady was right. Does this mean the incident did happen here? I said incident, but I wonder what happened. Looks like a serious fight going on. I hope... I saw something. This apartment is full of these scary shadows. The camera isn't pointed this way, so it can't have been this shadow itself that showed up. Closer. As I thought, peeking in from here, you see the mirror and the camera through it. Long hair. Looks like a dress. They seem really angry. If the shadow is a ghost, does it mean I'm now able to see actual ghosts and not just past events? Uh-oh. Okay. What happened during the stream? Let's think about what happened during the live stream. Ghost near the entrance. Where was the ghost? About the ghost that showed up in Kinoko-san's video. Kinoko-san himself didn't actually see it. Is it because he isn't sensitive to spirits? Miss Azumi, what was the situation like during the live stream? The director's still around. Just a figment of my imagination. It feels kind of funny. Anything wrong? No, I'm fine. So, the situation during the live stream. Kinoko Tanihara confirmed that he never saw the ghost himself. How about the viewers who were watching the stream? Right, the viewers were all worked up about seeing the ghost. What could this mean? We saw a... ghost from another world who... was only in the mirror. Wait. Only reflected in the mirror behind... reflection in the mirror behind who was inside the room and reflected in the mirror behind Kineko-san. Okay. Dang it. I'm not so sure. In Kineko-san's stream, there was a mirror behind Kineko-san. And the mirror should have been reflecting the entrance. Maybe I should check my journal notes. Who... there's a ghost who was only in the mirror. Just from another world. There was a humanoid ghost. We saw Humana Ghost. Kiniko-san, there was a mirror, and the mirror. A Humana Ghost who was outside the room. There we go. Maybe we saw a humanoid ghost who was outside the room and reflected in the mirror behind Kiniko-san. Yes, sounds about right. We now know what happened during the live stream. Okay. Okay. So we've got some clues. We've got a lot of clues, actually. We'll ask him about more of this stuff. Any questions for me? Ask about the ghost. Kiniko-san, we might have determined where the ghost was when it showed up in the video. Whoa! Really? Really? However, we only know about the exact moment the ghost was in the video. We believe it was standing near the entrance and peeking into the room. Though I was too focused on the camera to notice. Oh, let's talk to Jasmine. So this is the part when he streams from. Talk about run down. Definitely haunted. What do you think? Jasmine? About the ghost that shows up in the video, what should I look into and how? You're asking me about ghost stuff? Well, start by talking to Kiniko, dude. Next, check the room he was streaming from. Also, the lady outside might be from around here. Ask her if she knows any ghost rumors. Thank you, I'll do that. Were you able to read? Okay. Jasmine, were you able to make out the neighbor's nameplate? Oh, yeah. Unsettling something thingy? Her name is Unai-san. Unai-san. You actually talked to that lady? Epic people skills, Zammy. That unreal lady? The neighbor? Oh, I'm so much more comfortable talking to you. My personality shines through sometimes. By the way, did the lady see the ghost in the vid? Might want to check whether it looked like the ghost in the local rumors. Good idea. She says she knows a lot about the apartment, so I'll ask her when I can. Okay. Yes? Tell me about the ghost. About the ghost said to appear in this apartment. Would it happen to have straight, long hair and be wearing a white dress? You know about her then. You're more than meets the eye. Yes, she had long hair and always wore a white dress. Thought so. It's a woman, correct? Hmm? Oh, it's nothing. Noting down, the ghost at the entrance was a woman with long black hair wearing a white dress. Okay. Nope. Details on the incident. A ghost that appears in this room. Seems it's been showing up for a while now, not just during yesterday's live stream. We've been gathering some clues through the investigation. Sorry, chat. I was thinking. I was like, I wonder what that ghost was. The one that I saw. Maybe I saw the woman who killed the man in this room. Oh, that was easy. That was easy. Maybe I saw the woman who killed the man in this room. Oh yes, judging from the shadows I saw with the glasses, a woman was attacking a man. And once she was done, she probably left this world herself. Which would mean the shadow I'm seeing is a ghost after all? Guess, technically? Work on this one too. Should make a note about the ghost rumors too. Ghosts. Or what was notable about the ghost sighted around Umeki Flats? Middle-aged man with mushroom cut, fast-talking punch-permed lady, long-haired woman in a white dress. Okay. Textbook ghost. The ghost of a young woman. Yep, that's her. There we go. We finally got our prompt. It's a tatami mat. It's newer than the others. I probably had to replace it because of the blood stains from the incident. I guess that's the hard part of making any detective or investigative game. It's like, if people figure it out, they're like, I want to look at this thing. And it's like, no, no, no. You can't do that yet. You have to talk to this person first, and then they'll tell you about this thing, which will lead you. You need one more clue. The breadcrumb trail, chat. Sometimes you skip a breadcrumb. And a lot of games will let you do that, but some won't. Oh, I guess it did happen here. Okay. Like... guess we'll talk to you time. Questions? Okay. Kinoko-san, just a thought. Is the ghost in the rumors the person who died during the incident here? Oh, you know that too? That's right, the rumors aren't around the apartment as a whole. The incident happened in this very room. Gives room 104 a nice and dark history. Just think of the viewer gains. A nice and dark history. Okay. Stained but serviceable. It's most of my clothes, chat. That was gross. That's not true. It's not true. That was a joke. That was a joke, I promise. Found out quite a lot about the ghost. Does this mean Kinoko dude summoned the dead ex-resident of room 104 with his ritual? Yes, but there's only so much we can gather from the place itself. Not too bad overall. This much info stacked up. Boss man shouldn't be long. Weep, 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 weep. Sorry, chat. See? Miss Azumi, how's it going? How is it going? Director-san? You found quite a lot of clues, it seems. Yes, I think. This streamer was blessed by the fortuitous appearance of an anomaly on live camera. His name is Kinoko Tanihara, by the way. I see. Mr. Kinoko was not only unafraid of the prophecy on the Lumini card, but actively hoping to find himself in danger. Any progress on that end? Huh? The Illumini cards are rumored and respected by many. I myself have no knowledge of how these cards actually function. But lo and behold, 2 card holders have appeared among close acquaintances, and even a third now. Has misfortune struck yet? My experience will be much easier if he could get cursed. For example, if an evil spirit is haunting him, it's merely a matter of exorcising it. Yet, what might happen to someone harassed by abominations or cryptids? Inquiring minds need to know. Director-san? Oh, excuse me there. Then let us both assess the clues you found on site. And identify this urban myth. Yes. Okay. I like these cutscenes too. This is a really nice. It looks good. It's good pixel art, chat. I mean, that feels like the highlight of this game. It looks so good. I'm like, man. I just like looking at this thing. Uncanny that the ghost watching streamer happened to summon the ghost of the apartment's previous resident. Which urban myth does this case match? Let's get started, shall we? First, this case was initiated by the following events. Kineko-san was live streaming a ritual to summon a ghost. Yep. And a ghost appeared behind Kineko-san, correct? That's right. So, Miss Azumi? Yes. Tell me about the location where the live stream was being filmed. You learned that the rumor wasn't just a rumor, but based on an actual incident. Where was the scene of the spirit summoning ritual? Where was the scene? The scene was the rumored apartment. It wasn't the apartment. It was not a streaming studio. It was in room 104. There we go. This place that Kineko-san is renting, room 104. It had an actual previous incident happen here. Ding! Nice. So the stage was set for a compelling live stream. Yeah, we should all watch ghost live streamers. Among Us at 3 a.m. Real, not fake. Next, let me ask you about the ghost that appeared as a result of the ritual. Let me ask you about the ghost. Okay. The viewers were fixated on the ghost shown in the stream. So, Miss Azumi, in Kineko-san's video, where exactly was the ghost seen? In the mirror. The ghost was seen through the mirror, so I believe we saw its reflection. Exactly. What's important here is that it first appeared in the mirror. Urban myths are defined by numerous characteristics: where they appear, their goal, and the words they utter. In this case, the initial manifestation was witnessed as a reflection within a mirror. This is a crucial element. So that's the priority? I thought the location where the ghost appeared might be more important. Remember, urban myths are born from rumors. They only come to be after they are noticed by someone, named, and mentioned in rumors. Wherever the witness happens to be when they notice it, that becomes the location the urban myth appears at. Gotta say Bloody Mary into a mirror, chat. I see. I think. By the way, about the ghost that appeared in the mirror, it seems its existence was limited to within the mirror itself. So, Miss Azumi, you looked into this with your glasses. Have you determined where the ghost was? It looks like it was in front of the entrance. Outside the entrance to Kineko-san's place. I saw a woman's shadow standing there. Ding. The footage did indeed show a female shadow standing outside the entrance, seen through the frosted glass. Nice. On to my final question. About this spell that was cast during the ritual. So, Miss Azumi, Kineko-san uttered something as a spell to summon the ghost. What exactly was this spell? A woman's name. He turned around 3 times in front of the mirror and said a woman's name 3 times. Mary, Mary, Mary. Precisely. Only one urban myth involves casting this spell. Bloody Mary! Is it? There's your ziggurat, chat. The urban myth that matches the circumstances would be... Ding! Bloody Mary! I was right, chat. Chat, did you ever do Bloody Mary? I remember me and my friends tried doing it once. We were all so scared we ran out of the bathroom. Because one of my friends was like, I see something! Oh my gosh, don't get out of the bathroom! It's so funny. I gotta sit up. Give me one second. Yeah, honestly, when I was like a kid, we didn't get too crazy into that stuff. One of my cousins was like constantly talking about, like scary stuff. And like horror movies and stuff, but yeah. I feel like as an adult, like I appreciate scary stuff like that like way more, because like it feels like more intentional. It's like, all right, let's watch I'm gonna look at something scary and get scared. Bloody Mary, a female ghost summoned through seance rituals, famous overseas. Due to her blood-stained appearance, she is referred to as Bloody Mary. Why would such a ghost appear from a mirror? Mirrors are often used in all kinds of incantations. Recently popular forms of seance would include solitary hide-and-seek, or the square method done with 4 participants. But if the Bloody Mary ritual made a ghost appear, maybe the summoning did in fact work. I may have yet again witnessed the potential manifestation of an urban myth. I'm ecstatic beyond compare. Phantasmagorical. Okay. Director, you're getting excited again. Oh, of course. Anyway, about this Bloody Mary. Let me think. The summoned ghost is indeed Bloody Mary. She would leave a scratch mark on anyone she attacks. Scratch mark? A scratch? What happens then? It means that if the ritual was successful, Kinako-san will eventually find himself with a scratch mark. And for those who are scratched, they will lose consciousness at the very least, and their sanity or even lives at worst. You mean they'll die? The presence of such cursed scratches would be good evidence of the ghost's existence. Miss Azumi, please support Kinako-san as best you can to ensure he does get scratched. Thought he was gonna say to ensure he does not get scratched. Director, chill. These are people. Excuse me, Director? I'm referring to the client's request. Prove that ghosts are real. That's true. He did ask. I don't want to, he did ask us to do that. He did say, please. Please. Prove to me that ghosts are real. I want it. I want the clicks. I want the views. He's just asking for the wrong thing. He's gonna die. Thankfully, our client himself is open to the idea of being cursed himself. That was an awkward sentence. Miss Azumi, please think about what you can do to help make this happen. Are you serious? I need to go prepare the intro scene for this case's video. Let us talk later. Director? Hello? I can't believe it. What is he thinking? Hey, I was thinking. And... what do you want? Yes, Kinako-san? Yesterday's vid is really doing the numbers. I think I'll do another one tonight. And you can watch here if you want. Huh? Kinako's spirit stream. I might be interested. Jasmine, a ghost might show up, you know? I hope it does. Okay. Mary might do something to you. I hope she does. Hinako-san, I'm serious here. I'm dead serious too. The viewers want epic results. Oh my gosh. Besides, I haven't seen her myself. She absolutely must show up. Part of the gig, I guess. I'm actually pretty interested in how anomalies appear and their impact. Also, Kinako means it. Yes, Kinoko really means it. He means it. I will stop you if things get out of hand, okay? What if the ghost really does show up? It'll be fine. Oh, here we go, chat. Immediately, we're jumping into it. Okay. Mary? Mary? Mary! Huh? Even with support from my 2 collab partners tonight, the ghost was a no-show. And that's that. It really felt like it might, but alas. That's a wrap for tonight, folks. Thank you for watching and sleep well. Hey, come on. Why are we suddenly part of the ritual? What are you thinking? Did I upset you? Sorry. Thought about the viewers too much. I'll ask you for permission next time. Real talk, this ritual wasn't gonna fly. But we had actual traces of the ghost. It was a good enough time. Ritual wasn't gonna fly, but we had actual. It was a good enough time. Okay. Anyway, we'll be back tomorrow. We're heading out for today, Kinoko-san. Should be alright though, yes? Should be alright, yes? Though we were reflected in the mirror at the end. Huh? She good? I don't know why that was scary. Generally, my heart rate's is a little bit higher. Wait. Huh? What? Just now, behind you, Jasmine. Behind me? What? What the heck? I like this song. These are probably my favorite scenes. These car driving scenes. I like the weird motion graphics they use for the driving to make it look like it's in motion. After we split last night, I kept checking behind me. I'm all short on sleep. This sucks. I really thought a woman was standing there. Oh, Jasmine, you don't have any scratches anywhere, right? Scratches you were rambling about yesterday? Nope. It's great. Maybe I got mixed up with something I saw with clairvoyance. Wipe that grin off your face. Moving on, let's get busy. Yes. Any talk on socials about Kinoko's stream last night? Checking now. It looks like yesterday's live stream was doing the numbers. I see. But nothing actually happened during the ritual. Maybe it didn't go down well with the audience. Time to get your doom scroll on then. Chat. Has doom scrolling, does that mean anything anymore? It seems like when people talk about doom scrolling nowadays, they just mean scrolling. And all scrolling seems to be doom scrolling for most of the, like, at least for like the lexicon, the internet lexicon that I see going around. It's like how I'm replacing doom scrolling with retro handhelds, and I'm like, okay, what the F is doom scrolling? One of my friends, well, a coworker, one of my coworkers said, I was like, have you ever, I just like I thought it was a silly word, so I was like, have you ever doom scrolled? And he's like, no. But I watched someone else do it. I was like, what do you mean you watched someone else do it? What? How do you know they were doom scrolling? What are you talking about? He did not elaborate. I thought it was a very stupid thing to say. But yeah. Yeah. It just doesn't, it feels like it doesn't mean anything. It's like, if all scrolling is doom scrolling, let's just call it scrolling. I thought doom scrolling was when you see a bad piece of news and you're like, oh no, and you see like a bunch of bad news and you're like, F, we're so effed. Which, like, you know, there's more than enough of that to go around. But, yeah, it's just like, it just seems like it's like almost a buzzword now. It doesn't even mean anything anymore, which is a little bit sad. I'm always sad when a word just gets watered down to mean nothing. I'm just like, whatever, fine. Like, I wasn't even using doom scrolling, but now I'm really not going to use it. Chat, I was doom scrolling the other day. I don't freaking doom scroll. I just scroll. I was doom scrolling through the Epstein files. Yeah, because I'm a freak. Not like that. That sounded weird. That was a weird thing to say. I just was trying to imagine a guy. Maybe it didn't go well. Time to get your doom scroll on then. There have been times viewers caught things Kineko himself didn't. Understood. Maybe you'll find some info on the incident that happened to the girl who used to live in 104 too. Let's start with viewer reactions. When rewatching Kineko's live from yesterday, I saw something. Oh, here you go, chat. Somebody else saw something. Don't get all quiet. What? Is it real? Is it really there? The ghost was there. What? Really? I'm shaking. This time it has to be a setup. It's too terrifying if not. But people always suspect that Kineko Tanihara does possible setups. Might be a setup, but the filming felt super realistic and scary this time. Kineko really seemed like he had no idea there was a ghost in the shot. Not just Kineko-san. Did he really have no idea? Maybe the whole thing is made up. Some elaborate joke. Some account is spreading the ludicrous rumor that the summoning ritual actually worked. Ludicrous? But the boss man would love it. Giving too much attention. There must be a lot of demand for these topics. Your research can be a part of that demand. This shadow is of the ghost of the girl who died in that apartment? She must have a lot of regrets tied to this room. I guess so. Guess so. Okay. I was talking with Kineko-san about this yesterday. He said the ghost had somewhere it wants to go. Like the ghost is really angry and doesn't want anyone else to have that room? Anyone have details on the Umekicho? Apartment incident? What was that Umekicho place called again? Umeki Flats, where the guy killed the guy, girl killed the guy, and then herself. Maybe this post is from someone local? With the building name there, it'll probably get a lot of attention. It's from locals. It might be pretty reliable info. Seeing strong reactions for Umeki Flats. You might be able to get some info about the incident. Search it up. Get us that info. Okay. Oh no. You see that bottom comment, chat? I could say the same to you. Where you really should be looking is the two cutie helpers, and they were featured without a single promo. Cute? Helpers? Come on. The girl with all the frills was so scared, lol. Who is she? I've never seen someone shake and fright so much, lol. girl with all the frills. Make a wild, wild guess. They even mentioned you're shaking. Your number's up, Sammy. Wait, you mean they're posting about us from yesterday? No. Dissolution Center streaming team? I'm guessing kind of clumsy, cute, and sweet. Good for you. They said you're cute. Clumsy cute, that is. Is that actually a compliment? Hold on, thought that's director dude was streaming solo. They have actual girls on staff. Were you ever in the Dissolution Center's videos? No way. Bossman edits and uploads them so fast, I don't even notice till they're done. I wonder if she'll be a regular. I want to see a stream of her left alone in some abandoned ruins. You couldn't make me. Sounds like you're in demand. Okay. What? That got results? Okay. They're not ludicrous rumors. They're FACTS, facts. Only a handful of people can see to the TRUTH, truth. They're... I guess I'll click on that. The truth? Yeah. They're not only saying something weird, it's hard to even read. Anybody know where this was originally posted? This. The girl in Kinoko's video is not just a ghost. Kinoko hasn't realized, but the ritual was a success. He summoned her. Bloody Mary. Okay, boomer. Okay. Sometimes this dialogue does hit. It's like, oh, okay. I thought so. It's not a ghost. The ritual called forth Mary. Hey, enough of that already. In Japan, the same ceremony gets Hanako-san from the toilet. So stupid, lol. If you haven't tried it, you actually should. It's totally wild. I'll click on this one. And that's that. Don't add to it, old man. Wait, there are others like Mary? You can call on all sorts of people using that ritual? Oh yeah, lots. Too many to count. Yeah, I love mirror, look in a mirror type of urban legends. It's just like, there's something about mirrors that I think creeps people out. You know, in their subconscious. It's like, if you look into a mirror for long enough, you're like, oh, that's creepy. I have looked at myself and been like, I look weird. Not ugly, but you know, I'm like, my face looks scary for some reason. It's too late for me, lol. I'd be arrested before I even make it to the elementary school restroom for the ritual Lamau. You don't need to go to an elementary school restroom. What the freak? Wow, so Hanako can only be found in elementary school restrooms? Sounds like it. Okay, so Hanako, okay. What about Satoru? You can call him from your phone? Satoru? Satoru? Never heard that one before. So we'll click on this. Urban Myths chat. Bloody Mary. I got hiccups. Have you ever tried standing in front of a mirror and summoning a ghost? Let me teach you how to meet the world-famous Bloody Mary. Remember, she doesn't always come when she's called, but don't take it lightly and call expecting her not to show up, because she just might. I take no responsibility for any damages caused. Okay, let's go over the steps. 1. Make sure you do this alone and in the dark. I mean total darkness, okay? No moonlight, no nothing. 2. Stand directly in front of the mirror so that you can see your reflection clearly. Peering in from the side won't work. 3. Speak Bloody Mary's name 3 times loud and clear. Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary. Only do this once. Who knows what might happen if you mess it up. 4. Stand completely still or it might not work. Don't change your posture. Don't take off your jacket. Don't move. Even the slightest difference could end in disaster. 5. If she knows you're scared, she'll use it against you. Do not under any circumstances show any signs of fear. And that's how you can talk to ghosts. She might rip off your face or something, but she definitely won't grant any of your wishes. Unless your wish is to meet a ghost, then go right ahead. Actually, you'll probably get hurt. Just get hurt too. I don't recommend it at all. Oh dear, I'm gonna go to the hospital now. Oh well. Hanako-san from the toilet chat. Here you go. We're getting some Japanese urbanness. We don't have this in America. Oops. I shouldn't close that. Hey, dear friend. Oh wait. It's hard to say whether Hanako-san is an urban myth or a ghost story, but the whole act of calling Hanako-san certainly fits either category. Let's review the procedure for summoning her, shall we? Shall we? But please don't go summoning her on a whim. Even if you do, I won't be held responsible. You hear? Get started. Make sure you're inside a school bathroom. Stand in front of the door of the third stall. 2. Spin around 3 times in front of it. 3. Knock on the door 3 times. Spin around 3 times, then knock 3 times. 4. Politely ask, Hanako-san, are you there? If you succeed, you'll hear her say yes. But remember, Hanako-san died a tortured soul, so don't go around summoning her as some kind of prank. What's that? You already did. What floor were you on? I forgot to tell you. Hanako-san only comes out in 3rd floor bathrooms. Oops. Third floor bathrooms. Rule of 3s, chat. Okay, who is Satoru? He's a phone call guy. Hey, dear friend, have you heard of Satoru? Satoru is great at answering seemingly impossible questions. But watch out. He's trickier than he seems. Let me tell you how to call him. First, you need a phone. You can't use your own phone. I recommend calling from a payphone. 1. Call the number on your phone. 2. When the call is connected, say, Satoru, Satoru, please come here. Satoru, Satoru, please come here. Satoru to Satoru, please answer if you are there. Number 3. He will tell you where he is, then begin to draw closer. 4. Eventually, you will find that he is right behind you. 5. As soon as he is behind you, ask him whatever you want. If you don't ask any questions, he will kill you. Don't take a call with Satoru lightly? Okay. Satoru. Search up Umeki Flats. Okay. Umeki Flats is 100% actually haunted. I think it was last year. It became infamous because a girl killed a guy, then stabbed herself in the throat and died too. If the story of a woman stabbing a man to death is true, how did she end up in that situation? It's tough to imagine what could make someone go so far. Both died, so a murder-suicide? Not like those cases where people both choose to kill themselves together? It could be. Something like, if we can't be together in this life, let's find each other in the next. In some cases, if one of them didn't want to die, that's murder-suicide. If that happened, wouldn't there be news articles? It's definitely the person who did it who's at fault. So what good does it do to withhold info? We even know it happened at Umeki Flats. Found a picture of the article. Here it is. There's a photo of the girl. Doesn't it look like the ghost in that vid? OMG. Scary. What was in the news? Proves it was a real incident. The girl in this photo, she kind of looks like the girl I saw behind you. Yeah, nope. Don't believe you. You're just imagining things. Okay. What's the point of trying to censor names nowadays? The name Miwako is already out there. Miwako Yotsuya. Yatsuya? She's famous, at least where I live. People not heard of her? Thought some of your words might wiggle, but no go. Okay. What? They know the ghost's name? That popped up out of nowhere. Stabbed guy. Must have been a crime of passion then. Stabbed guy she thought she was dating? I feel bad for the guy killed by an ugly chick who made things up. I don't know, she doesn't look ugly to me. What the heck? I guess there's not too much detail there, but... Yeesh. What rude. Okay, click that. What a cruel thing to say. Always people like that. The article said they were common law partners, so they must have been seriously. I lived nearby. The motive for murder was infidelity. Guy was known for being trash, but she killed him so that he'd be all hers and belong to no one else. Wow, seriously? How would I know? Could have been a classic I'll take you down with me situation. Bit of a cliche. Check comments on Kiniko's stream. It has to be a setup. Seems to be a lot of suspicion about Kiniko-san. Topics like that do grab a lot of attention. Probably give those a check. Okay. I figured the, setup, you know, the fake ghost angle would come into play, so. Oh no, there is plenty of discussion. Accusations of staged situations and the like. I'll see what they think is fake. I'm sure the accusations are endless. If we're talking about Kiniko's previous setup, Shaman Potato, that's a great username. Anyone remember the time with the hand? That was so suspicious. Huh? What video? I'm not gonna defend Kiniko. People who like debunking stuff shouldn't be watching this kind of content. Yeah, that's pretty much true. Trust Kiniko, but the hand thing, even I don't think that was a ghost. I mean, Kiniko Tanihara's videos get attention for how he parties at these well-known spirit spots or abandoned shrines. Got to have a curse or two by now. Lol. The abandoned hospital thing was terrifying. Unlike others, Kiniko streams alone, so it's hard to imagine him setting stuff up. Getting hated on, but he also didn't even notice the ghost was there. Kiniko set up the ghost, there's no way he wouldn't notice it. I think we're done here, yep. Looks like the incident itself isn't just a rumor. The murder-suicide in room 104. Yes, there are even news articles about it. And the ghost has a name. Miwako Yotsuya. Maybe I can find some hints by looking into this lady. A ghost by the name of Miwako Yotsuya. Can't underestimate the power of rumors. And there's yesterday's video. Apparently, the ghost was visible. Even if many are saying Kiniko set up the whole thing. Not that I'd agree after seeing it for myself. The stream ended before he even noticed it, after all. I kept thinking about that incident. The one that happened in that apartment. Drama at home and murder-suicide, eh? That means Kiniko may have summoned some seriously vengeful ghost. Female ghosts are the scariest. Oh, come on now. Female ghosts are the best, chat. Don't listen to her. Also, of that apartment's residents, only the lady neighbor will talk to us. We might want to talk to a few more people from the neighborhood. Oh yeah, there's a park just there, right in front of Kiniko's apartment. Someone might have info. Oh, nice. I miss a lot of stuff when I'm just staring at my phone. Then let's check out the park as well for today's investigation. Okay. We're back. Here's to another day of this ghost hunting gig. Though it might just be a setup by Kineko. From what we saw yesterday, I'd say it's less likely. Just an idea here. If we could prove that he ain't setting things up. Yeah. Yummy. Sparkling water, chat. Drink it. Would add cred to the ghost being a thing. Will you read this? Prove that. Okay. And if he is setting stuff up, means the ghosts don't exist. I see. Good point. I'll look into Miwako Yotsuya, the woman said to have died in room 104. And Kineko's set up or not angle. Okay. Camera, lights, streaming equipment. Streaming seems to be quite a lot of work. Wonder how much he's spending on all this. If this is a setup, the equipment might be the key. Might be key. Or maybe the video was edited in a special way. Nah. That was a live stream and is still available in archived form. Kineko-san may have been up to something, of course. Maybe I may see something through the glasses? True. Hey, did you check socials? Thought I missed her on yesterday's stream, but she did appear. Hate myself. I hate myself for not realizing. Dude. Looks like it. I'm hoping to ask you a bit more about the previous incident. Sure, as long as you'll be proving that ghosts are real, as requested. We'll be proving it. Was there anything unusual after yesterday's stream? In fact, take a look at this. Is this a scratch mark? It was there when I woke up this morning. Must be Bloody Mary's doing. And Jasmine is in danger too. Eh? Why? We might have seen her on the way out last night. What? You saw her? Why you? Not fair. What are your plans for your next stream? Doing these same kind of seance might look repetitive. The viewers want something new, I'd think. Please ask us beforehand if you're going to involve us. Some comments accuse you of setting things up. No, not this time, no. Not this time? Not this time? Sir? I filmed a ghost without even noticing. How could that be a setup? Yes, you're right. At this time? There's a creepy aura right here. The spot showed up in yesterday's video. After checking, I don't see any signs of setups. My, back again to talk about that room, are we? Yes? Tell me about the incident. Could you tell me a bit more about the incident? You're also pretty interested in this case, I see. Yes, why not? Could you tell me about the previous residents? A woman in her 40s lived in room 104. A man was hanging around there too. I often saw him during the day, so probably wasn't working too much. Gambling, booze, the usual. Looked like a delinquent. Could you tell me about Yotsuya Miwako? The woman who used to live in room 104? Miwako? Yotsuya? You mean the woman in room 104? Is that her name? Not that I care about names. Had long hair and always wore a dress. I don't know how she could stand that man. Until one day. Murder. Suicide. Murder. Suicide. So the rumors were true. Stabbed the man, then slit her own throat with the same cooking knife. Blood all over her dress. Ugh. Terrible story. Okay. Park just across the road. A few people here and there. It's a park, but I don't see any kids. Let's have a look once we're done checking. Okay. What do you think? Hey, quit peeking behind me like that. Nope, no ghost. Jasmine, does yesterday's ghost even scare you? More creepy than scary. You said it was standing behind me. Are you sure you weren't just imagining it? I wish. I gotta get to the bottom of this. Understood. Can't help but thinking about the ghost we saw yesterday. Still? I thought, just maybe, you might be the target, Jasmine, not Kinoko-san. Hey, cut it out. Anyhow, you're the one who saw it, Sammy. Who knows? You could be the target. No, why me? Okay. His shadow is doing something in front of the mirror. Aha! Must be Kinoko-san from yesterday. Looks pretty frantic, to be honest. Is he in his underwear? He's really praying hard. Maybe I'm misinterpreting that sprite. Really praying hard. Judging from this shadow alone, I don't think he's setting things up. And maybe it's the shadow near the entrance that's set up? That's us. This is Jasmine from yesterday. And behind her, definitely someone there. Why would there be a shadow though? Cause if it's a ghost, wouldn't it not leave a shadow? Long hair, dress, definitely someone there. Not doing anything in particular. If this is actually part of a setup, maybe this shadow isn't even a real ghost? That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking, Sammy. Sammy, get on the case. Great minds think alike. In the shadow. While we were filming, no one noticed any ghosts, but I saw a ghost behind Jasmine later on. The viewers were watching the stream and saw the ghost. Yeep, what a mind bender. Another cry of distress. Let me assist you. Miss Azumi, you confirmed through clairvoyance that Kinoko-san wasn't up to anything. You also checked that there weren't any tricks around where the ghost appeared. Exactly. No signs of any setups by Kinoko-san. Indeed, unfeasible that Kinoko-san himself set up or initiated anything. There still happens to be room for setups. What are the possibilities? Maybe the Kineko-san himself was standing outside the entrance and disguised as a ghost? Maybe Kineko-san's accomplice was standing up? Okay, we got it. Maybe Kineko-san's accomplice was standing outside the entrance and disguised as a ghost? Yes, that's still a possibility. Kineko-san might be working with someone, and they may have showed up disguised. Kinda more likely? Yeah, pretty likely. But how could we confirm one way or the other? Maybe if he could show me his phone or something. Guess I'll ask him. Questions for me? Kineko-san, could you perhaps lend me your phone? I forgot to bring mine and I need to call the center, like right now. I guess, but just this once. Thank you, I appreciate it. Thank you for your phone. Yup. I'm looking into whether you've secretly been setting things up. What? I took the liberty of checking your inbox and call history. It was a weird transition. I took the liberty of checking your inbox and call history. Come on, at least tell me. But you might hide those if I did tell you so. So I invaded your privacy anyways. What the freak? I don't know. So, how was it? Found anything? Found messages with your staff. But also that you'd had a falling out more than 6 months ago. Yeesh. And minimal signs of communication with anyone recently. I have friends, you know. Just haven't caught up for a while. Anyway, no indication of secret collaborators. That's one less reason to doubt you, Kineko-san. Jasmine? I think we've gathered enough at the apartment itself. I think we could head over to the park. Hello? Jasmine, where are you? Huh? Is it the director again? Actually, no, from Jasmine. Hello? Jasmine? Where are you? In the car now. Know the park across from the apartment? Keeper dude there told me off for parking roadside. Bit of a walk, but there's paid parking somewhere. I'll park and meet you after. Such a waste of time. Such a waste of time. Understood. I'll go check the park. See you later. Good? Good. Over to the park we go. We're going to the park. Pretty empty park. There are a few people. Right in front of the apartment, too. Chances are we'll find someone who knows about the Miwako Yotsuya incident. Miwako. Let's ask around. What do you know about Miwako Yotsuya? Excuse me, are you the park keeper? Sure, I kinda work on that, yeah. Our van was parked in front of the apartment. We've moved it to the parking lot you told us about. Ah, you're with that hairbond girl. That road is pretty narrow, so having a big van there can be dangerous for the kids. I know it's a bother. Thanks for moving. I'm investigating various things related to the apartment just over there. What, are you moving in? No, not moving in or anything, but That apartment is quite old, right? Oh, yeah. Umeki Flats? Or was it Flats Umeki? That apartment's got to be about 50 or 60 years old. Oldest one around here. Seems they've repainted the walls and such, though. There's a rather similar apartment in the Hacho area, but this one's older. Wow, so it's that old? Is it true that there was an incident a while back in the apartment over there? Yeah, it was last spring or summer. I remember. That was something else. A terrible incident. I heard the apartment was a sea of blood. Wouldn't have thought the guy would meet such a fate. Did you know the man who was murdered? Knew he was a problem case, that I did. Came to this park with a blonde hostess-like woman. Did things in wide daylight and plain sight. Told him off once because he wouldn't quit bragging about his dear little Mari. Mary? Heard he was cheating. What? From who? Unai-san. In the apartment just over there. Knows quite a lot. Talkative lady, you know her? Unai-san? Oh, the neighbor lady. Yes, I've met her. Is it okay to ask, what did you hear from the neighbor lady? That lady talks on and on. I heard quite a lot. I think she heard a loud argument from room 104 the day before it happened. Said she heard the woman saying, Who is this Mari? Or something. Mary? The woman he was cheating with. Was her name Mary? No, she sure had colorful hair, but wasn't from overseas. That incident happened the next day, so the neighbor lady was all worked up. I knew he was cheating. That Mary woman. Got stabbed for it. Right, her name was Mari, not Mary. And on and on. Think we talked for hours. I can't imagine. Thank you for letting me know. The woman he cheated with, Mari. Would anyone else know something about her? Might not be related to the case, but I should make a note about the park keeper. He seemed to know a lot about the past. What did he mention about Umeki Flats? The man who died. That's right, sounded like a guy with problems. He cheated with a hostess called Mari? Or something. Who would cheat in the park right in front of your house, though? An idiot. Pointed, knows previous reason. Okay. Hello. May I talk to you for a bit? Of course. Nice weather today. I'm Azumi Fukurai. I'd like to ask you a few questions if you don't mind. Hello. My name is Hinata. I might not be of much help. I don't go out that often. I see. Do you know anything about the rumors in this neighborhood? Rumors? What kind? You know about the apartment just across from this park? Ah, might you be asking about the rumored ghost? You've heard of it? Oh, but maybe I shouldn't talk about these things. It's best to keep your distance from that place. I'm doing an investigation about the ghost in question. Please tell me more. Sorry, I had to stretch. Big stretch. I'm honestly feeling a little tired. After last night's stream. I gotta go and write But I won't. I will not. Doing an investigation about the ghost in question. Please tell me more. Are you? I suppose I could then. On my way home a few nights ago, it was raining. When I passed by that apartment, I happened to see it. Really? Were they long-haired and wearing a dress? Heard of her. I saw her with my own 2 eyes. A woman with long hair and a dress. She glared at me and said, "Stay away." What? She said that to you? By the way, when you saw that woman, did you hear any loud voices from nearby? The kind you might hear when someone's live streaming? Stream? I couldn't say. I didn't hear any loud voices of note or anything that evening. Even less likely that Kinako-san set anything up. Oh, right. I took a photo. Would you like to see? Oh, you took a photo of the ghost? I've only heard this through rumors myself. So it may not be true, but they say the ghost is a girl called Miwako Yotsuya. That would mean the photo here is, just as we've heard in other rumors, this ghost is Miwako Yotsuya. Yotsuya? Yotsuya. Do you know about a man accompanied by a flashy-looking woman? I heard they used to visit this park. A man and a flashy-looking woman. Oh yes, forgot to mention. He called that woman Mari from what I heard. A mirror and a woman's name. A mirror and a woman's name. Are you alright? Oh, my apologies. I felt as if I had heard that somewhere. Really? Right before the murder-suicide incident, a man was heard screaming. He was screaming, "Mary, Mary, Mary!" Is that true? Promenading lady. Notes on Hinata-san. What did she say she saw a woman's ghost? I think she saw the same ghost that I saw. That's great, and not so great. Okay, we're filling out our chart for this one. We're getting through all our cases. This one's taking, it feels like it's taking less time. But that's probably also because we don't have to do the tutorial. They're just letting us play the game. Yeah. Okay. Look at this bench. This bench is so old, the paint's all peeled. Just a typical bench you find in a park. Not just any bench, it's a haunted bench. It's a haunted bush. What were these bushes called? Azaleas? It's so nice when you have so many flowers around. Ruth? Nuke. This person feels out of place here. Excuse me. Target approaching. Excuse me. Hello? Can I ask you a few things? I think this guy was also in the intro. It is I who wishes to speak to you. What is your intent? What? Kindly tell me why you suddenly appeared before me. Why? I'm asking around as part of an investigation. Thought perhaps you were on to something. Who is this guy? I'm asking everyone about the ghost in that apartment. I am utterly uninvolved in that matter. More importantly, could you kindly do me a favor? I'm actually busy with work, and I doubt I'd be of much use anyway. Not just for me. There's another one who wants to know, too. Who exactly would that be? Kindly find me something. I'm looking for a book written by someone who is very much loved and cornered. Could you find his book for me, please? This person listens to me even less than the neighbor lady. I'm sorry, but like I said, I'm working now and... You have it, don't you? Huh? An exquisitely wondrous power. Oh, please don't make that face. You don't need to be scared. Wait, does this person know about my clairvoyance? I only asked you to find a book for me. I mean you no harm. Okay, well, you're a freaking creep is what you are, so you need to back off. Kindly indulge me. I'm scared, but Jasmine isn't here. I can't run away without help. I'll look for the book. Yes, thank you kindly. I'm absolutely positive it's somewhere in this park. Yeesh. I haven't been able to find him yet, but you should be able to. Show us your power. Sorry, chat. Let me check if we got a save. Yeah, okay. We're good. Alright. We're gonna wrap there. This is the rare. I'm just gonna close out right at the end time here. Because we went way too long last night. And I'm like, I gotta go. I gotta go do something else. I need to eat some snackages. But yeah, that was fun. I like reading. So it's just like, these are just nice. These are nice streams. I don't feel like super pressured to rush through this at all either. It's just like, yeah, it's fun. And I'm curious where the story will go, so. Maybe not the most exciting streams, but you know how it is. Sometimes you're like, I'm gonna play through this, and it's just not that interesting. You're like, well, I'm still gonna do it. Yeah. And being able to say I played this game, you know, and talk to people about it, I'm like, yeah, I actually played that. It was pretty good. It was alright, I guess. Yeah. It's fun. I feel like I'm reading like a book almost. And it's kind of fun trying to come up with voices on the fly. I cannot tell if I'm doing a good idea or a good job of that at all. So I'm kind of like, well, I hope my voices are good. They're not super high effort, but I feel like I'm not that kind of person. It's not that important, but I do want to do some sort of inflection and, you know, changing my pitch and all that. So I'm like, oh, I'll do something. I'll do a little bit of something, but not too much of anything. Yeah. As far as tomorrow's stream, what are we gonna be doing? What are we cooking? I don't know. I was thinking we would do another art stream, honestly. I thought that would be fun. I think that would be fun. We'll probably be drawing with colored pencils and listening to some sort of thing. And flipping my freaking crap. Because I'm like, oh my gosh! Pokemon Ruby has the best soundtrack ever. I know we said Pokemon Platinum last time, but have you heard? have you heard Lily Cove City? It's so good! Oh my gosh, Sutopolis, the diving song! The freaking diving song! So we'll see. Maybe I will play licensed music, and we won't have a VOD. I don't know. We're gonna try something, chat. I think we're gonna draw another Pokemon, though. It was fun enough, and I'm like, I want to play with colored pencils. I'm like, I still want to draw. I'm like, I need to draw more. So, yeah, we'll probably do a drawing stream. Expected to see my hands again, I guess. That's gonna be a regular thing. All that being said, all that done, tune in tomorrow at 7 p.m. for colored pencils. And thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. I hope everybody has a wonderful night out there on a spinning wet ball. And I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.